All right. So we are continuing on then this morning with our theme, a day at a time. Truly, a day at a time. Oneness. And as always, a few spiritual principles to get us anchored this morning in the Word from Ernest Holmes and What We Believe. If you are unfamiliar with that, you can do a search online for Ernest Holmes and What We Believe, and there'll be a copy of the spiritual principles that I read from every week. We have expanded the spiritual principles and added some more language to them. If you want that copy, you have to become get on our mailing list, and you can get a copy of the spiritual principles with all the details that we've added. But this morning, what we are working with is spiritual principle number 1. And it reads that we believe in God, the living Spirit, Almighty One, indestructible, absolute, and self-existent cause. We believe this one manifests itself in and through all creation, but is not absorbed by its creation. And spiritual principle number 2, we believe in the individualization of the Spirit in us, and that all people are individualizations of the one Spirit. Spiritual principle number 4, we believe that heaven is within us and that we experience it to the degree that we become conscious of it. And finally, spiritual principle number 6, we believe in the unity of all life and that the highest God and the innermost God is one God. We believe that God is personal to all who feel this indwelling presence. We believe that God is in us. We believe that God is expressing through us. We believe that God is experiencing itself as us. We believe that God is just not infinite, but that God is intimate. Our theme for the month, listening, part 2. And I'm gonna be real honest with you, we probably could have a part 3, 4, 5, 6. we probably could be with it all year long. So I've been saying all year that a mind imbued with truth is one with God. That we must be invested in truth, that we must be a little bit more than curious about truth, but that we must be interested in the truth. And not just some truth, but the whole truth. Not just a little bit of truth or sometimes truth, but the truth. Ernest Holmes calls it the ultimate, this truth. He says that it is the self-evident truth in you. This is the truth. Let's all just be in prayer, sit in love.
Who's responsible for the gate out here?
Yeah. Okay, all right. Let us all just take a breath right here. Let me bring us back into this. We must be invested and we must be interested in the truth. And not just sometimes, but all the time, we must be interested in the truth. And as Holmes says, that this truth is self-evident within you. This truth, he says, is so immediately known to the mind that reason cannot deny its existence. This truth that I'm talking about, it doesn't need validation. This truth that I'm talking about, it doesn't need verifying. You know what I mean? There is no authenticator to get to it. It is, and it is. No one's going to send you a code for you to verify and authentify and authenticate the truth within you. It's self-evident. It was there before you were born. It is there now, and it will be with you wherever it is that you find yourself. It is always with us. It doesn't need validation, and it doesn't need verifying. But in order for us to experience this truth, in order for us to experience it as the ultimate in our life, we are going to have to listen. We're going to have to be committed to making listening a part of our daily practice. Ernest Holmes says that the truth is faithful. Truth is faithful. It's so important. This might be a good time to tell your neighbor, the truth is faithful. Tell your other neighbor, the truth is faithful. So truth, like peace, the world can't give it and the world can't take it. It's faithful. And it is in our practice of listening that the things that stand between you and the truth are removed. It's in our practice of listening that the things that stand in the way between you and the truth is removed. So our world and our mind is oftentimes so full of noise, so much noise, that even if we are quiet, we might not know what we're listening for. It's just that much noise. And so most of us then are just wanting the noise to stop. And we're satisfied with just having the noise to stop. But we can't just be satisfied with the noise to stop. That's not going to get you to the truth. So I'm here today to tell some of you and to remind others, in the words of the great late Michael Jackson, keep on. Don't stop. Keep on. Don't stop listening. Keep on. Just having the noise settle down, it's just being satisfied. And that's all it is. See, the thing about listening is that our days are made better when we listen. Our nights are made better when we listen. Our life is made better when we listen. Keep on. Don't stop. Your practice of listening until you hear the truth. Until you hear the truth. Get quiet enough, get still enough until you hear what the great Howard Thurman calls the sound of the genuine. Get quiet enough and get still enough until you can hear the sound of the genuine. He says that within you and within me, something waits and listens for the sound of the genuine. Why this is so important? Well, in our seeking love and in our seeking joy, in our seeking happiness, and in our searching for what is real and what is meaningful, well, without hearing the sound of the genuine in your searching and in your seeking, surely you'll find what it is that you are searching for and you are seeking after, but it won't be it. It'll be similar, but it won't be it. In our searching and in our seeking, it might satisfy temporarily, but it won't be it. You understand what I'm saying? In our searching and in our seeking, you might get the job, but it won't be it. You might get the man, but it won't be it. You might get the home, but it won't be it. You might get the degree, but it won't be it. You might get the title, but it won't be it. In our searching and in our seeking, if we cannot hear the sound of the genuine that leads us, guides us, and directs us, we might be searching for something, but we really don't know what exactly it is that we are after. So let me remind you, keep on. Don't stop. Truth is faithful. Truth is faithful. Don't stop until you can hear the sound of the genuine within your own self. We are listening for the truth. What are we listening for? We're listening for the truth. Always. We're listening for the truth. And Ernest Holmes says that a lie is just the denial of the truth. The truth is faithful. Always we are listening for the truth. I had something to read to you, but I lost the page and all of the confusion. But throughout my life, some of you may not know this, and don't judge me, but throughout my life, at times and periods, I smoked a little bit of cigarettes. I liked smoking cigarettes. So one time I had gone back to Tennessee, and I was in the military at this time, and every time I would go to Tennessee, my grandmother, Mulla, that's what I call her, short for mother, she would always find me because she always wanted to put eyes on me, right? So she would make it her business. I don't know how she did it because I thought the woman was at work, but somehow, some way, she would have 5 minutes to get to me and to see me. And so this time I had gone back to Tennessee, and I think it might have been maybe the first time I really had started smoking. And so she came to see me. She caught me. I was on my way out. So when she pulled down the driveway, I got out of my car, and she got out of her car. And we greeted each other, and she's just a little bit taller than me, but, you know, very kind of stern in the most loving way. And my grandmother was a good cook, and she always told the truth. If you wanted to know the truth, go to her. And so she was asking me how things was going and all. We was having a good conversation. We must have talked for a good 10, 15 minutes. She was leaning on her car. I was leaning on my car. And the conversation was getting good. So you know what I did. I pulled my cigarette out. I lit that puppy. Miss Judith knows something I'm talking about. So I started smoking my cigarette, and we was talking. And so probably about after the second or the third puff, she looked at me, Miss Judith, and she said, "Now, why are you smoking them cigarettes? What you doing with them cigarettes, girl? You don't need them cigarettes, girl." And as quick as she could say, "What you doing with them cigarettes?" I said, "It's the girls, mother. It's the girls. The girls got me going crazy. These girls got me going crazy." She said, "You don't need no cigarettes." I know in her mind she probably saying, "Girl, you need Jesus." But she looked at me, and in the most loving way, she looked at me in my eyes, and she said, "You don't need them cigarettes." The sound of the genuine in me. I heard it. The sound of the genuine in me What are we listening for? We're listening for our grandmother's whispers and reminders, and our grandfather's words and reminders. What are we listening for? The sound of the genuine. Everything you need is within you. You don't need those cigarettes, girl. The sound of the genuine, the truth. The truth is faithful. It'll always lead you where you need to go. Without listening, you'll never know the God in you. Without listening, you'll never know this God that we talk about that is expressing as you. Without listening, you'll never know this God that we talk about that stands forth and is presenting itself as you. Without listening, you will never know the God within you. Howard Thurman says, if you can't hear the sound of the genuine within you, you don't have anything. You don't have anything. It's a revelation. It's real to me when he says, if you don't hear the sound, if you can't hear the sound, if you can't get quiet enough, if you can't get still enough to hear the divine power and presence of God that is you, that is expressing in you now and as you, if you can't get quiet enough and you can't get still enough to hear the sound of the genuine, you don't have anything. He says you might as well be dead. The sound of the genuine. What are we listening for? We're listening for the truth. We're listening for the truth. We're listening for the still small voice within each one of us, the still small voice within me, and you're listening for the still small voice within you. Listening, such great power that it doesn't just allow us to experience the day as a day. Listening, it won't allow you to just simply experience the night as a night. No. Listening pulls the best out of you. It calls the deepest thing in you to meet the deepest thing in life, where the day is a day and the night is almighty, where the day is glorious and good and the night is more than satisfying. Oh, the Spirit of God is upon me. Listening. What do you say, Kamara? Don't stop till you get it. The feeling is lovely now. Keep on. Don't stop till you get enough. Keep on. Till you get enough. Keep on. Don't stop. Listening. Don't stop until you can hear the sound of the genuine in you. Practitioners, let us in this moment be so resolved in this moment and all of its goodness, in all of its graciousness. Let us be so aware of a power and a presence that's never an absence, truly that is within us. Let us hear it now as we open up to its high and its holy words, as we open up to its divine ideas in us, through us, and as us. Let us be so unified in it that we hear all that God is searching in us and seeking and making a way out for us to hear. Let us be so united in it today that each one of us become just a little bit more willing to hear the sound of the genuine within us. Like each one of us, my prayer is, and I affirm and I know that each one of us, that we are engaged in our practice of listening in just a little bit, in just a little different way, and maybe in a little deeper sense, so that you and I can begin to resolve and dissolve anything and everything that stands in the way of truth, of the ultimate, of the God in you, of the God that is expressing as you, of the God that is moving through you. I know for you this day, as I know for myself, that there's nothing that'll make me stop. Nothing, no thing that can make me stop. Nothing, no thing that can get in my way. Nothing and no thing that will stop me from listening. There's nothing and no thing that will get in the way of me going into my closet. Nothing and no thing that'll get in the way of me listening. There's nothing, no thing that can get in the way of my listening to the sound of the genuine that is within me. Nothing that'll get in my way of the sound of truth that is within me. There is nothing and no thing that can stop me from experiencing the faithfulness of truth itself, the faithfulness of God itself, the faithfulness of life itself. Nothing. And my moments are made better. As I know that my moments are made better, I know too that your moments are made better. Not just that my moments are made better, I affirm and I know for you as I know for myself that my day is made better. And not just that my day is made better, but my night is made better. Not just that my night is made better, but my life is made better. Listen, I'm grateful. I am eternally grateful to know this truth as the truth of my life and the truth of your life. I am grateful to see it as it is and to call it what it is. The ultimate self-evident truth within me and the ultimate self-evident truth within you. God in you is you. God in you is you. I'm grateful and so moved in this moment to just simply gather the words that have been spoken, the songs that have been sung, the love that has been experienced and expressed in this place today, the eye glances, the warmth, the reminder that everything is already all right. I'm grateful that the Spirit is upon us now. We simply let these words go. We let them be. And all of us, every part of us, we listen and we hear. We accept that it is already done. We know it to be so. Let us just anchor our word then simply by saying, and so it is. We journey on throughout our week. Let me remind you that listening, it makes the moment better. It makes the day better. It even makes the night better. So keep on. Don't stop until you hear the sound of the genuine in you. And so it is.